In Destiny 2, we now have 3 raid hand cannons that are able to be crafted, 2 being 140 RPMs and the third being a 180 RPM. The Zowli's Bane, now I don't even know if I'm saying that right, is a 140 solar RPM hand cannon that drops from King's Fall. Now, the perk pool on this thing is pretty awesome. As you can see, I have explosive rounds and incandescent, but this hand cannon just feels like absolute garbage. It even looks cool, but I don't know what it is about it. Something about the way it bounces while you're shooting it and just the reload animation. The gun just feels bad to use. And as everyone knows, feel's a pretty big thing when it comes to Destiny 2 guns. Now, the newest 140 hand cannon that's able to be crafted is the Nation of Beasts. This comes from the new reprised Last Wish raid, and it would be comparable to the Posterity from Deepstone Crypt, as they're both arc hand cannons, and they both have the Volt Shot perk. Now, Volt Shot is an insane perk, as everybody knows. It is one of the most meta options in the game. Not only does the Nation of Beasts feel better than the Posterity to use, but it's also a 140 RPM hand cannon, which is just a far superior archetype. I'm not even sure why 180s are in the game. They just feel like they hit like a wet noodle. Now, the Nation of Beast has some interesting perk combinations, such as Discord in the left column, which I thought would work really great with Volt Shot if the Discord proc actually counted as a reload, but unfortunately it does not. As you can see in this clip here, I'm trying to proc it, and the only thing I'm getting is Discord. It's not procking Volt Shot. So unfortunately that perk combination isn't going to work, but what you can do is go for Perpetual Motion. What this does is gives you a flat bonus to stability, handling, and reload speed just while you're moving. And in Destiny 2, a game based all around movement, you're always going to be moving. This perk is 100% of the time going to be active, and it's pretty much just a base boost to your stats. So you can also see I went with Flared Magwell because this increases the stability and the reload speed, and I went with Small Bore just to get that little boost to range, but once again to boost the stability, because hand cannons, one of the biggest things in my opinion for PvE is the feel of the weapon, and you're going to want to have high stability if you want this weapon to feel nice. Now, the reason why I call this the most versatile hand cannon in the game is because if we head over to Late.gg and we look at the perks it has, we can see it also has explosive payload and opening shot alongside accurized rounds, and we use Small Bore because I like to have range and stability. And if we add a range masterwork, we can see that it has 31.28 meters of range. Now, this is also excluding the fact that explosive payload splits 50% of the damage into a no fall off zone. So essentially you can shoot them from 3,000 meters away and you'll still do half the hand cannon damage. To what is in my opinion the other best secondary hand cannon in the game, the Palindrome, we can see that it only has about 3 or 4 less meters of range, and this is if we happen to get a 5 out of 5 perfect Palindrome, because of course we cannot craft this weapon. We have to hope we get a good roll. And that is why I call it the most versatile hand cannon in the game, because not only is it a top tier option in PvE, it's also one of the best hand cannons in PvP. It's been a while since we've had a hand cannon that's felt really nice and felt like it's been one of the top tier options in the game. I'm going to be honest, when you have the high stability and the high reload matched with the Volt Shot perk on this hand cannon, it feels like it can compete with the best primaries in the game, like the Ikelos and the Midi Tool. So I would definitely recommend going to craft this hand cannon when it's hand cannon champ mods for the season. This one is going to be at the top of my list, the first one I pull out. Yeah, once again, I just think Bungie did a really good job with the reiteration of these weapons, the Last Wish guns, giving them these new perks that give them new life and have brought them into the meta. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to drop a like and subscribe. If you guys are watching this video the day it is posted, I'm going to be live at around noon Eastern Standard Time after the FA Cup final at kick.com/mooseqt. If that's something you guys are interested in, then please make sure to go over there and check it out. Besides that, that's all I got, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.